Indeed it is, then 6 2-minute round line middleweight contest here between Steve Russell from Norwich, very popular young man, in a return with Arv Mittoo from Birmingham. Now Arv having his 100th pro fight tonight. I shan't go into his record, but I think he's 40 years of age as well. Steve Russell having only his 7th pro contest. He's won 1 and lost 5 of his previous 6, and he's slightly better than that. I remember him as a kickboxer as well. And despite the fact that Stevie Russell's record may not be particularly impressive, he does try. And his previous win, of course, was against the man he's facing here tonight, Arv Mittoo. And there's a very good chance, of course, that Stevie Russell would have improved sufficiently to notch up his 2nd win over this man. Now, big question, of course, is what kind of ambition will Mittoo come into this ring with? You know, having his 100th professional contest, like some of his stablemates who have actually surpassed the 200 mark. And Stevie Russell getting off to a pretty decent start here. Referee Bob Williams from my neck of the woods. In fact, we came up together. Nice jab there from Russell. And well, Mittoo looking quite ambitious here tonight, which is so unlike him. Again, nice jab there from Steve Russell. Took a right on the glove. Don't expect any knockdowns in this one at all. Two fairly durable individuals. 6-2 is this. Well, swiping right to the head there from Arv Mittoo. So Russell then busy enough in this opening session to be in the lead. So at the end of round one then, Stevie Russell's undoubtedly there in the opening session, but Mittoo surprisingly ambitious. So just reminded them, although he won't thank me for doing so, of course, that Steve Russell, 26 years of age now, 1 win, 5 defeats. But as I say, I think he's slightly better than that. And last time I saw him was at the Sports Village when he was outscored by Peter Dunn, a former Central Area champion. No disgrace there. Round two then, Michael McCann, our timekeeper, brings it out for this session, and Steve Russell, nice positive start against, as I say, a surprisingly positive Arv Mittoo, looking for his second win over this man, and surely capable of providing it. Nice jab there again from Russell. And again, a good right hand there from Steve, and another good right cross there from Steve Russell. And the conditions here at the Carrow Road are cool and cooling, but I suspect that they're still pretty hot out there. Under the lights, of course, and expending a lot of energy. So Mittoo then trying to keep it up here, but finding Steve Russell a bit too lively for him so far, in my opinion anyway. Nice little right again there from Stephen. Well, Russell on the move here. And of course preventing Mittoo from doing any meaningful work. And again, good bit of defensive work there from Steve Russell. Not an attribute particularly known in the martial arts world. And again, nice bit of defensive work there from Steve Russell. Been taught how to box, hasn't he? Nice right again there from Russell. But Mittoo's faced absolutely everybody, and so few put him away. Oh, good round again for Russell. 2 up. 2 gone, 4 to go. Yep, round 3, and Stevie Russell looking for his third straight round here, in my opinion anyway. Won the first couple, and Arv Mittoo, as I say, boxing a lot better than I have seen him for quite some time. I've seen plenty of him. Left to the right there from Mittoo. Oh, nice right there again from Arv Mittoo. Getting through now, and unfortunately here for Steve Russell, when Mittoo starts to work, Russell tends to clam up a wee bit. And again, the Mittoo right gets through on target. So the best round so far, the fight here for Arv. Oh, nice fight coming back there from Russell. Still a bit of ground to close here, I think, for Steve Russell to get this round. And there's not much left in it. Oh, nice right again there from Mittoo. And, well, I'll tell you something, that was a fairly close round, but for my money, Mittoo's nicked it. Halfway point, round 4. So the cooling night here then at the Norwich City Football Club, and Arv Mittoo in action against Stevie Russell for the second time. And well, Russell then landed another decent right over the top, but as I said, different fight when he's put under pressure. So it's a case really of who could be first here. First off with the jab, and follow up, of course, with the right hand. Neither operate too effectively on the inside. Lovely left right there again from Stevie Russell. See what I mean about getting first off, and he's the man often of the first couple. Not so much in round 3, but started round 4 pretty well. And again, that nice right hand from Steve Russell. And again, and you know, there's a sign really of how well that Mittoo does take a punch, because they're landing pretty square. Sweeping left hook there from Russell as well. And the Norwich man now getting plenty of support from the fans up on my left-hand side. And Mittoo again walks through a good right. So Russell then back on track here, not allowing Mittoo to steal the lead. Once again, Mittoo, they're getting quite tricky, but he did get caught. And Russell working hard here. And that's another round for Steve Russell. 3-1, 2 to play. And that's what round 5. So Steve Russell, then I think he's got an unassailable lead here with a 2-point lead. In fact, with 2 to play, I think the worst that Steve can do is end up with a draw, but have a feeling he's on form and looking to repeat that previous win over the man he faces here, Arv Mittoo. And I've got to say, it's been a pretty decent performance this from Arv. Defensively, he's not been what he has been in the past, but he has had a lot of spells of attack, which is something you don't often associate with Mittoo. One of the arch survivors of the Nobby Knobs camp, I should say. But looking for a win in this his 100th professional contest against a man having his 7th. Oh, good right there from Mittoo. Good punch. Best one on the fight from him, in fact. Now, will Russell let it slip here, I wonder? Elbows a bit high on the right cross at times. Well, this is a nice busy approach now from Russell, and that's what's required. He won't take Mittoo out with one shot. Not much in this 5th. Well, I've got to say here, Steve Russell looks slightly the better man in this 5th round. Bit of missing from Mittoo. And there's not much in this one either. And there's very little left either. In fact, there is the bell to end the 5th, and another round, I believe, for Russell there, although it's pretty tight. Sixth and final round then, and for my money, I've got a lead of 49 to 46 to Steve Russell. And the crowd willing him on here. So it doesn't look like a happy 100th here for Arv Mittoo. But you never can tell. 2 minutes is a long time in a boxing ring. Oh, nice left hook there from Mittoo, but once again the elbow was too high to have any power behind it. Good swiping punch there from Steve. But I'm going to say once again a very tight round this last session. Another right from Russell. Well, left hand coming, pumping away here now from Steve Russell, and there's the end of the fight, and he's won it surely. Oh, he's gone for the draw. That's interesting. Well, I thought Steve Russell had won that one, but the draw it is, and well, Mittoo will be very happy with that on his 100th professional contest. Personally, I had Steve Russell winning that one reasonably comfortably, in fact. Not a lot in the last round, without a doubt. But I still scored it 59-56 in Russell's favour, who's sadly leaving the ring.
Thank you.